Starting a clothing brand sounds cool. Starting a clothing brand in a saturated market? That's different. What makes someone look at a market full of competitors and think, there's still space for me? Because building a brand in a crowded market isn't about being louder. It's about being clearer. Today, Myles breaks down why he started Points, how he carved out space in a saturated market, and what it actually takes to build traction when attention is limited. If you've ever thought about starting something, but you've hesitated because you feel like the market is too crowded, then this episode is for you. By the end of this episode, you'll understand how differentiation works and how saturation can actually be a signal of demand. Before we go deeper, if you're getting value out of these conversations and you care about building something long-term, make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Over 90% of people who are watching actually aren't subscribed to the show, and we release conversations like this every single week. Subscribing helps us grow the podcast, reach more builders, and bring new guests on every single week. All right, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
How's your day been so far?
It's been a day, but we're here.
Yeah,
it's getting better.
Here. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Okay, let's start at the very start. Why did you start POINTS Streetwear?
Points came about essentially from the people that support Points from the get-go. It was originally a sneaker, clothing, collectibles resale store. Got a fair amount of notoriety about it, and the customer base was essentially asking for merch, asking for clothing from Points itself. So it grew out of that, which is super organic.
Yeah.
Very lucky in that
Very
sense.
organic, yeah. So what made you think there was room for you to, start doing your own merch? Because beforehand you were, you had the high-end kind of, streetwear reseller type of stuff. And now you've gone more towards selling your own merch.
Yeah. So kind of coming from people wanting it from the get-go and then seeing maybe not the need, but definitely the want for it and the enthusiasm behind it. And obviously that threw up some green flags. I was like, okay, people want this. How do we provide it in the best way possible? And then it's just naturally evolved from there.
Yeah, that's really cool. So was it passion that started you getting into Points, like before obviously the merch and everything, or was there an opportunity that was presented to you? Why did Points start in the first place?
I've always been into, mainly shoes. Shoes were the first start of it, and then anything. As with fashion, is you kind of start with one item and it all snowballs into as many as you can, top to bottom. So it came from that.
And what did you see that others, in the same kind of industry as you weren't doing that you could do?
I think the beauty with Points is no one was, obviously there's streetwear brands Australia-wide, but in the sense of putting on for Brisbane, there was a space there. I didn't see it from the start, but growing through it and going like, what is the reason for Points? What can we represent? Okay, let's represent Brisbane because we love Brisbane. No one's doing this. This is great. Let's do it properly from the get-go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, nice. So did you ever question whether it was too crowded at the start? Because obviously, like you said, there's streetwear brands everywhere. Everybody wants to own a streetwear brand because it's cool,
For sure.
It's fun. Going into that crowded market and you found your own specific niche.
Yeah.
Did you ever think, it was too crowded?
I guess from this, like at the start, because we hadn't really found our footing, for sure. Like as you said, like everyone wants to do it, but having the reason why being Brisbane, like really, really solidified it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was there a reason that you chose to just go into the Brisbane market, or is it just?
I just love Brisbane.
Yeah.
Like no one puts on for Brisbane. I think it's underrated. There's so much potential. Like I've gone across the world and even over there, I couldn't help but think like, God, I love home.
Yeah.
Like it's great over there. Don't get me wrong, but to have those thoughts over there really said something. And
yeah, I do agree. But like no matter where you go in the world, there's so many beautiful places in the world.
Period.
But Brisbane just always feels like home. It
right.
It has that homey lovey feeling
Mm.
to it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's community here, and it's only got stronger the last few years too.
Yeah.
All the scenes, fashion, events,
Everything.
music.
Yeah.
It's growing. It's doing
Yeah.
its thing.
Yeah, for sure. So was it hard in the first 6 to 12 months when you first started Points?
It was easier.
Oh, really?
It was easy. Oh, lucky enough for it all to kind of be natural, so to speak. But then after that, you're like, because there's the first few months are quite like the hype's there, everyone's interested, it's all new and fresh. It's after that where it gets hard, and you're like, okay, we got to keep up this. The energy has to keep going. Can't just be like hot at the start.
Yeah.
That's what everyone does. It gets hot at the start, and then
they drop off. Yeah.
Right. So that's when the hardness kicks in, where you got to be consistent. You've got to be fresh. You've got to be on time with everything. That's after those 6 to 12 months is when it really levels up.
It starts to get a bit harder.
Yeah, definitely. The growth kicks in.
Yeah. And was there any point when you were doing this journey at the very start, between that 6 to 12 months, that you thought, nah, I don't want to do this anymore? Or you wanted to stop? Or
it ain't crossed my mind.
Yeah.
There ain't no choice. It's a blessing to do.
Yeah.
Like, not I work 24/7, but it don't feel like it.
No.
Like, I love it. So never crossed my mind.
Yeah. And they say when you love what you do, like, it doesn't feel like work. And it doesn't, because sometimes, you go to a 9 to 5 and it's like, oh, I got to be there at 9. Oh, or yay, like, I've got the weekend off. Whereas when you have your own thing, it's just constant 24/7. But it never feels, because you have that flexibility as well.
Yeah, I think that's definitely right. But there's also a catch there of like, it doesn't feel like work, but the body says otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, because your brain's like, yeah, I love this. And then you get like 3 weeks of constant work. You're like, the body just says, hold up.
Yeah,
we can't do this forever. Like, we got, that's, I guess, it's just like a mini crash out every once a month.
Yeah.
It is the beauty, because you think in your head, you're like, hell yeah, this is what I love to do. But you gotta have those breaks. You gotta put in a hard cut between personal and work.
Yeah.
Blessed either way.
Yeah, for sure. So what makes Points different? I think we've already, kind of touched on this, but what's the real differentiator?
As always, Brisbane, the quality is just next level. The designs, obviously.
Can
I think
contest
they're
all
great.
Can contest all
Okay,
this.
we've got one batch.
If you think so, comment down below.
Yeah. I think those are the standout points with it all, which is consistent. It's just good stuff, period. Everyone that gets their hands on it loves it. And that's a testament to what it is.
Yeah. I can definitely agree that it is very high quality. Yeah. And you put a lot of thought and effort into creating every piece. It's not like, oh, here's a quick t-shirt that I want to make a quick buck off. It's never that. No.
It's everything. It's months and months of work. Everything's curated. I know everyone just says curated for the sake of it, but like, every piece has a reason. Yeah. It doesn't exist just to exist. No. It's got to show something or represent something or advance the brand. Like, it has its purpose. Yeah, for sure. So what's the biggest thing, and like, how do you avoid becoming just another streetwear brand? I guess, we've already kind of spoke on each bit of this, and Brisbane is the main why. And is that your biggest market? At the moment, yeah. For sure. The pieces moving forward will be curated for a bigger market, and obviously Brisbane will always be the core. Yeah. But yeah, at the moment, for sure, the music scene, the band industry, it's just loves it, because I guess that's the creative side of Brisbane. I think we mentioned it before, like, it's really growing. I think that's due to the community and everyone now getting behind each other. There's no like cliques, or there's no competition. It's all like, how can we all get better? All get there. I think Points is blessed in that instance of like, people want to put on, people want to represent Brisbane, and the events and fashion are the forefront of pushing culture, right? Yeah. So what's working for you right now? Because I know you
collaborate with a lot of creative people, like you just mentioned. What's working for you to help your business grow?
Well, Points is in the brand awareness stage of it itself, kind of getting it out there, and that's what we're trying to do is do it fairly organic, as we said, with the creatives and giving it to artists and stuff like that. And the artists will only wear what they want to wear. Like when it's not like paid gigs or anything like that. It's like if they want to wear it, they want to wear it, which I think resonates with fans and whatnot more authentically.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you can tell someone's selling something, it's like, well,
it's the clock out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not about that.
No.
It's more slow and steady, authentic rather than fast fashion. Like Points is not fast fashion, never will be.
No.
Has to have a reason.
Yeah. And you have that influence from them wearing it on their, community that they have as well.
Yeah. And that way we can curate who we give it to and stuff like that and line in with Points brand image and the story we want to go with.
Yeah. Yeah. And how important is content versus product?
Both, especially this day and age. Content is great to get stuff out there, but the product itself, as we said, it's high quality stuff. So it speaks like the product speaks more than the content at the moment because it's such good stuff. But if you can do your content, but if your product doesn't stack up to what you're pushing with your content, that's your fall off. That's where Points excels, is it ticks both boxes and everything underneath it. Like there's not one person I wouldn't give this shirt to and be like, this is going to be the one of the best shirts you ever wear. With complete confidence. I think you can't have one without the other, or else it both falls apart.
And with the content side of things, obviously we've done a bit of work together doing some cool concepts and that. Do you think it's really important that for the listeners, if they think outside the box when it comes to content and get that community engagement as well?
Yeah. If that's the avenue you want to take your brand, for sure, you have to get involved. You have to get out there. You have to talk to people. You've got to put a face to the brand. Especially this day and age when people want more than just a logo. Or whatever it may be. Like,
especially with AI as well. Everybody wants,
Yeah. And you can tell the two apart instantly.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're not fooling no one.
No. Yeah. Was it harder to get that organic reach at the start?
I think going back, I was extremely blessed that people wanted it. And it didn't exist. So I guess it's just a really... it's not a lucky situation because it wasn't luck that created it. It was just it really worked out. Like very organically.
And it just grew like really quickly organically.
Pretty much. In all honesty, we've only done clothing. So Points has existed for near 6 years now. 2020 we kicked off straight after or during COVID out of that. But only been doing clothing for under 2 years. So to grow where it's at the moment in 2 years, it's not bad. Not bad at all.
No, it's really good. And so are you taking more of a focus on doing your own products, or is there still like a 50-50 like when it comes to reselling?
Definitely moving into the clothing. That'll be the journey moving forward. It has more purpose, has more reason.
Has a story.
And I get to do what I want to do with these clothes. Like, it's really lucky in that sense. So I've always be interested in sneakers and all other clothing brands as well, for sure. But for Points, it will be the clothing.
And do you focus for Points? Do you focus more on the brand building side of stuff or performance marketing side of stuff? So do you do ads and that as well, or?
Interesting timing on the question. It was the brand building for the last, I guess, 2 years, and now it's moving into, as I said, we're trying to get into the brand awareness, so moving more into the meta side of things and teaching myself all of that. With again a heavy push on the care packs to artists and stuff like that. So trying to combine both at the moment, whereas was just the brand side of things beforehand,
Yeah.
but you got to run ads.
Yeah.
It's tough if you're not, someone else is.
Oh yeah,
Period.
100%. And has it been hard for you to learn Meta? Because I know
It's a
doing Meta for our clients,
yeah.
it's a whole different ecosystem
I
in
need to employ
itself.
someone. I need to pay someone. But yeah, I've loved learning everything too. It's
Yeah.
like there's nothing I kind of shy away from. I know my limits of my skills.
Mm.
I won't do videography or something like that, but everything else I can at least learn and maybe later on offload to someone.
Yeah.
But I think there's a beauty and a commitment to learning and teaching yourself something that's going to help your business rather than just offloading from the get-go.
Yeah. And do you think that's really important for other people that are maybe building a business at the moment to, at the start, your budget is really tight and, you're kind of focusing on the product or trying to get out there. So at the start, is it really important for business owners to learn all those things, to save that extra bit of money until they get to a point where they can offload it?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's worth giving it a shot.
Yeah.
You also need at least have some limit in place of what you can do too. Like
Yeah.
don't spend a week trying to do something if it's just not working.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. If you can do it, great. If not, admit,
Move on. Yeah.
not defeat, but go, okay, maybe my time's not well spent with this.
Yeah.
How many hours have I put into it, and what could I potentially put those hours in to make money to pay someone to do it?
Yeah.
So that you'll get to that point at some stage in it all. But give it a shot. But if it doesn't work, don't hit your head against a brick wall.
Yeah.
You can't do everything.
And
I can't shoot video, so I don't do it. I know my limit.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Is that something you did when you first, started Points, where you might give something a go and you go, no, this is not for me? So
I think
prioritizing your time.
Yeah, I think I've learnt to do that better. I think at the start I was like, I can do anything.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
invincible. Yeah.
right. And you also have more time, like the business isn't as big. But the further you go down, you got to admit that, okay, maybe my time's not well spent doing this, but I at least tried it. That way it sits with you a bit better as well. You can go, cool, I gave it a shot.
Yeah.
I gave it 3 shots, but it's just not working. So
No.
I'm going to have to pay someone. And then you can, that time you've paid someone, you can use 3 hours to do something you're good at, something productive for the brand.
And when your business starts to get bigger, is there something, or is there aspects of the business that you would recommend the listeners to focus on once their business starts to get a bit bigger?
Just don't lose sight of why you're doing it, I guess. Yeah, you don't have a choice. You have to focus on it all. Yeah, but just make sure you're pushing the story of your brand the whole time, whatever that looks like in regards to involvement. Like if all you can do is create the clothes or the brand or whatever you're doing, just do that. And if you have to pay people to do the rest, so be it.
Yeah.
You got to find out what works for you.
And when you were first building Points, did you have a full-time job at the time, or?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You've got to, again, it depends on what kind of angle you want. If you want people to invest, great. You're lucky in that sense. But sometimes maybe you want to do it yourself, like invest in yourself that way. But at the end of it all, it's still all yours. So that's what I went with. And also not naive enough to be like, oh, well, I'll just try Points and just go that 24/7, knowing that working however many days to fund the business is a good idea too. It keeps that capital rolling in. You can keep pushing the brand as much as you can. Again, it probably comes down to a time and life balance of what's healthy. But yeah, there's no harm working, and it's not a bad thing to work a normal job while you try chase the stream. It's the smartest thing you can do. And everyone most people that are successful have done this until the moment the business has flipped and gone, okay, it now makes money, which seems to just happen overnight these days. So just keep working that job. And there's no, I don't know, I think people shy away from working a job and doing their brand thing. It's like you can do both, and it's not uncool not to. It's very smart and very
Yeah.
responsible.
Yeah.
And you get so much more money to push the brand. You're not skimping week to week and worrying, oh, how are we going to pay for this?
Yeah, your 9 to 5 is to pay the bills and, fund your future.
Right.
And your 5 to 9 is the one that's gonna,
That's the lottery ticket.
Yeah, that's the
We
way
hope
out.
Yeah, out the trap for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do you build loyalty in streetwear when it comes to building that community?
Have a reason.
Yeah.
Have a why. I think that's all you can do to build loyalty, because everything else is not fake, but empty. It's like it has to have a reason to exist, because that's what people resonate with. It's why they resonate with points, because it has Brisbane attached to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta have a why.
Yeah. And what makes someone rep points instead of another brand?
You gotta ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you let us know in the comments
Yeah.
below. Why do you choose points?
Yeah, I guess it's as we were saying before, just putting on for Brisbane in a really good way. It's not like it's not a cash grab. It has a purpose behind it. It's great quality stuff. Like, people are excited to wear it. They're excited for it to come out.
Yeah, it's anticipated.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And how do you turn those buyers into advocates? Maybe people that aren't in the creative industry that have bought from you.
I think they become advocates once they of somewhat when they buy it, but as we'd say, once they have it in hand, they're like, this is good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'll have many people message being like, these are unreal.
Yeah.
Like, whether it be socks, hats, tees, whatever the item is, and go, this is the best of this item I've worn.
Yeah.
And then that's when they become, okay, like, I'm a represent points. I'm a part of this now, and I'm going to tell people because it's good stuff.
Yeah.
And it's Brisbane. It's about that community.
Yeah, it is having that community within Brisbane. So as you go, how do you protect your brand?
In what sense? Sorry. Like, not dilute the meaning of it, or?
Yeah, I think protect it as you continue to grow. It's, you might get bad reviews, or you might get, there's, I don't know, it's up for interpretation, I guess.
I guess just doing the best you can,
Yeah.
just doing high quality stuff, doing everything with intent. I think that protects the brand naturally.
Yeah.
It's like, don't become fast fashion.
No.
Don't just throw some item out just for the sake of it.
Just for some money, yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, go for the purpose and the reason and the story before the money. Like, that's your protection. As soon as you just go straight money, well, what's protecting you? Like, no real reason for you to exist besides you're trying to make money off people.
Yeah. And your buyers can tell that when you're just trying to make money, or whether you're trying to do something for better and to give back.
Yeah, you can see straight through it.
Yeah.
Especially with the internet these days.
Yeah.
Social media will just see straight through it.
Yeah. Yeah. Has growth ever diluted the work that Points has done?
I'd like to say no, but maybe a little bit. But that's where kind of going back to trying stuff that you can't do and going, okay, I need to pay someone to do this. That's where you center yourself back to the core of it all. You go, I'm stretching myself too thin. Say I'm taking myself away from the creative process, or whatever it may be. You put that barrier up of going, I just can't do this. I don't have time. I'm not skilled enough.
Yeah.
Maybe both, whatever it may be. And then that brings you back to the core of it by sectioning off. I just can't do all of these.
Yeah.
I can't wear all of these hats.
Yeah.
It's just not possible.
No. And what are you careful about saying yes to?
At the moment, the people we work with, in regards to like DJs, artists, stuff like that, just to align with the brand, because we're in that brand awareness stage. So we want the people that are wearing it to really be what Points is about. So That's what I'm careful of saying yes to right now.
Yeah.
We don't just give we don't give care packs out to artists or whatever just for the sake of it.
No.
Everyone's chosen for a reason and what they represent.
Is there a certain person you choose? I know some clothing brands choose, influencers who have over 10K or, micro influencers. Like, is there certain people you gravitate towards?
It's definitely not the numbers. It's more so what they represent and how they interact with their community.
Mm-hmm.
And if that aligns with how Points speaks to its community, that's what I look for, because that seems more genuine and more longer lasting.
And I think that's a differentiator for Points as well. Is, a lot of clothing brands just will go for people with that 20, 50K plus just to get their followers.
Yeah.
Whereas you're actually connecting with people on a deeper level.
Yeah. Which is like the big follow is great if you want to quickly move stuff, but like what happens after?
Yeah.
What do you do after that month?
Yeah.
Maybe it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Good chance it just doesn't though.
Most of the time too, you have to pay for those influencers, which
like mad.
Which
you better hope
you
they
can tell
hit.
it's paid. Yeah.
You better hope it hit.
Yeah.
I'd rather take it slow and steady and do something with some substance behind it with who we work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What mistakes do you see new brands making at the moment?
Just doing it for the sake of doing it. Not having a why behind it. It's easy. Well, it's not easy, but like you can start a clothing brand if you put your head to it, but you got to have something else behind that, because everyone's doing clothing at the moment.
Yeah.
Or was anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if someone listening right now wanted to start tomorrow, what would you tell them?
Find a reason why. Like
Yeah,
why does the
yeah.
brand exist? You're just doing it to be cool, or you're just doing it, I don't know, just to do some clothing? Like why? More like you go a bit deeper and find something that it needs a story it needs to push, or a narrative you want to get out there, or community you want to get behind, or something like that. Do some research and put that all on paper, and then let the designs and the clothing come from that.
Yeah. Knowing what you know now, would you do it again if you were to start another clothing brand?
For sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. Any day of the week. Any day of the week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what would you do differently?
Nothing.
Yeah?
Because I've learnt, like, all my mistakes have just been lessons.
Yeah.
It's, touch wood, it's all gone fairly smoothly so far.
Yeah.
It's grown naturally. It has such a great image behind it, community behind it. I don't know if there's much I would change. Maybe a couple like technical things, but for the most part, fundamentally, I think it's done all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What technical things, if there's like,
like maybe pushing ads sooner or something like that. Maybe financial things, maybe planning, especially with clothing, not realizing that, like, super lucky in this, well, not complete luck, but selling stuff out and then not having more stuff ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, we don't restock anything, but if I sell out of something, we need another product soon after.
Yeah.
So maybe like the technical side being planning these drops better and anticipating selling stuff out, not going, oh, we've sold out. We need more stuff. And as I said, we don't restock. So it's not like, oh, I just order more. It's, I now need to create a whole new product with reason behind it and intent. That doesn't happen overnight. It has to take its time naturally. And there's months turnaround in that.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a technical thing that I'd do different.
Yeah.
Again, it's a lesson I learned.
Yeah.
So maybe I wouldn't do it differently. I had to learn that the hard way. And now I know the importance of planning.
Yeah. Yeah. So for a young founder who wants to start, anything, but especially, fashion in a crowded market, what's the one piece of advice that you would give them before they jump into it, doing everything?
Yeah, I know we keep circling back to it, but you have to have a reason why. or else you're not going to stand out.
Yeah.
Like, you have to find that. It has to be the core of it all.
Yeah.
Is that. It's first and foremost.
Yeah. So for the listeners, make sure that you define your why, your vision, mission, and core values, because that's the fundamentals of what your business is going to grow off of.
Yeah, and write them down if you need to.
Yeah.
Like,
Put them on
putting
your
stuff on
website
paper.
as well.
Yeah, but even just a piece of paper that only you read, getting it out of here onto there will tell that's the mission subconsciously.
Yeah.
As soon as it's there, it's defined on paper, the brain will switch and go, every decision you make moving forward will always subconsciously go, okay, this is where we're trying to get to.
Yeah.
Very important stuff.
Yeah. And when you have it on, your website and you're conveying that through everything, you're connecting to people that also resonate with those core values and that mission and that vision, and they want to be a part of it.
Yeah. And that builds a strong customer base of, you'll only get the people that support your story or your mission or whatever. It cuts out people that don't like it and that's if we probably don't want wearing your brand or whatever the service may be.
Yeah.
Niching that down gives you really good, honest customers.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for being on the
My
Adonis Effect
pleasure.
today. Where can the listeners find you?
On Instagram, it's PointsBNE. TikTok, Point Streetwear Store, and then our website, pointstore.com.au.
Amazing. I will link all of Myles' stuff down below so that you can check it out in the description. So next week on the Adonis Effect, we're joined by John Templeton to unpack authenticity, wealth psychology, and what really happens emotionally when you start making or losing serious money.